Hi everybody, it's Dawny here, and today this is my project for this week's Lily of the Valley weekly inspiration. Rather than doing a PDF, this time we've done a video tutorial, and you probably recognise this little project here. This is the cart which we made when we were on Create and Craft last year. We had so many emails and questions about it that we decided we'd do a video tutorial. It's been a long time coming, so apologies for that, but we're here now. Okay, so what we need is our 8x8 pads, and I've used promises for this project, but obviously any of them will work. The beauty of the pads is that they all mix and match, so it doesn't really matter which papers you've got. They're a really good weight for this project, and what you need is 2 pieces of 8x8, exactly as it is out of the pad, 2 pieces of 7x7, and 2 pieces cut to 6x6. You need to decide which you're going to have for your lid and which you're going to have for your base. Obviously the lid needs to be slightly bigger, so what I would do is trim the base down by 1/8 of an inch. Okay, let's get started and I'll show you what we need to do. So this is the first paper I'm going to use. What we need to do is turn it over and fold it corner to corner, put a little crease in it, turn it round the other way, corner to corner again, and another little crease. And you'll see that that gives you your centre line. I don't know if that camera's picked it up. There's the centre line. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this corner into this centre and crease like that. Then we're going to line this edge here along with your centre there, like so, and crease again. Okay, so that's one side done. Open it out, turn it round, and you're going to do the same on all 4 sides. Open it out, turn it round to the centre, crease to the middle, and you'll find as you're folding that there are score lines, that your crease lines rather, here, which will line up here with your crease lines. Just makes it a little bit easier, but it's very forgiving, so if you're a little bit out, it's not going to matter too much. Okay, now once we've done that, we're going to end up with a piece of paper which actually doesn't look very good at all, looks all creased, but don't worry. What you'll see, if we turn it this way round, is you've got a diagonal piece there and a diagonal piece there, and you've got 6 squares there and there. What we're going to do, we're going to cut this point here across 2 of the squares, from on this side and on this side, which I'll do, and again on this side. Then we're going to turn it round and we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Exactly like you do when you're making a box, what you do on one side, you do on the opposite side. Okay, that's the cutting done. Now you'll see in the centre, you've got this long strip here. What we want to do is turn that round so it's running horizontally. We then pick up this first corner here, fold it to the middle, then fold that piece back. Then we fold this part here over, crease, this part here over, crease. Okay, so you've made sort of like 2 little arms. Now you turn it around and you do the same on the opposite side. I've put that down so you can see it. Fold that down, fold your edges in like that. The beauty of this paper is that it's not too heavy. If it was too heavy, you'd struggle to do this. Now we turn it round this way. Okay. And what we're going to do now, these arms here, we bring them up, fold them across, just hold them with one hand, and then this long strip here goes up and over, like that. We turn it round, fold our arms over again, up and over. Okay. Now, what I do then is I get my bone folder, just press those corners, those edges rather, in like that, and then inside here and here I will just run the bone folder along, and it should stay still. So what you've actually ended up with is a box that's lined itself. Now we do the same on the other piece, and I'll do this quickly now. So let's do it this way. So we can actually, oops, no, we'll do it this way. Crease and crease. This is just to find your centre spot. You can mark it with a pencil if you want. Corner in, crease, edge in to the middle. Corner in, crease, edge to the middle. And you do that on all 4 sides. Like so. And then if you remember, you've got that piece down the centre. We're going to cut from this point here across 2 squares, 1, 2, turn it around and cut on the opposite side. Turn it so that those pieces run horizontally in, fold that down, fold your arms over, put those little arms over, turn it around, and we do the same on the opposite side, fold those little arms in. Oops, not quite cut enough there, that's it. Fold those little arms in, then we turn it again, put that in, fold your arms over, across, up and over, and there we have it. So you'd make 3 of these if you want them to stack, and as I say, for this project I've done a 7-inch, a 6-inch and an 8-inch, and then that just folds very snugly, fits very snugly into there, and there's your box. You stack them up then. To make the actual box, this is a 6x6 piece of card. Actually, it's 6 1/8 by 6 1/8, I beg your pardon. And I've scored it at 1.5 inches on all 4 sides. I've got my tape on ready, and I've made 2 cuts like that on both sides. I'm just going to quickly take the tape off. I apologise for my noisy cat. We take the tape off there. Oops. There we go. And then we're going to fold that in to make our box. Sorry, I should have done that before I took the tape off. There we go. And the same there and there. And there we've got our little box, our little cart. The reason I do it 6 1/8 is because it just sits nice and snug in there if you've done that. Now to make it up, what I did, you can actually line those pieces there, or you don't need to, it's entirely up to you. I add my ribbon and I actually stick it in here, going out this way. Let me show you. 2 pieces of ribbon. And you need to cut these long enough that they will fit all around all 3 boxes. Put a little bit of super strong tape in there. Let's do it, and then you can see. So there's my super strong tape in there. Let's take that off, find the centre of my ribbon and pop that in like so. Like that. And then I'm going to add another little piece of tape and go the opposite way. Oops. This backing tape is a nightmare. Okay, find my centre again and put that in across there. So now what happens, when you put your boxes in, the ribbon will sit nicely, and all you've got to do is stack them up and tie them. But before we get to that, we'll add the wheels, and I'll show you my little tip for making sure that the wheels are straight. You need to cut yourself 4 1.5-inch circles, okay, and then cut a 5th one and fold it in half like that. You can see the crease there. Now you put your glue on half of that circle and you line it up there. But if you get this one that's been creased already and you just sit it on top, while the glue is wet, you can move it and you can see that that's lined up exactly in half. Let's do it on the other one. Like that, put that on the top. There we go, now that's straight, now that's level, because I know it's the same on both sides. We'll do the same on the other side. Put the glue on that one now, save a bit of time. Put that on there, line it up again, give it a bit of a wiggle, and then the same with this last one. Now all of those wheels are exactly level, so your box is going to lie straight. All you need to do then is to make your 3 boxes, stack them up and decorate your box how you want. What I've used here, I've used the blossom flowers from the Crafty kits, and I've just dotted them around. I've added a little bit of tulle on the top and a ribbon, and that's it. And on the wheels I've just punched out some 1-inch circles from the Promises pad as well. And that's it. Very simple, very easy. You can use these for a variety of things, including if you're making jewellery, putting chocolates in. You can make them for men, children. They're really quick, very simple things to do. So I hope you've enjoyed that. If you get any problems while you're doing it, please feel free to send me an email, contact the shop, or contact me via Facebook, and I'll be very happy to help. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.